Just testing my mic levels. There we go. Hello, everyone. So, I don't know about you, but I have had a very long, busy day at work, and I figured I'd stream myself playing The Sims for an hour, maybe two. I'll commit to an hour. We'll see how I feel. Right now it's 6:36 p.m. Eastern Time, so we'll see how I feel around 7:30. I'm kind of sleepy today, but all the better reason to have a little bit of fun with The Sims 4. For those who don't know me, who are new to the stream, my name is Wanda Lotus. I live in New York City, and I've been playing The Sims 4 since February of this year. Thoroughly enjoy it, have a lot of fun with it, and I've recently discovered how much fun it is to be able to share my gameplay, particularly my commentary during gameplay, and other people's commentary during gameplay. And that's how I started streaming on Twitch. So that's what I will be doing today. So I have two monitors set up, and let me switch so that you can see. I haven't decided, I just turned the game on. I haven't decided yet which household I want to start with. I think I spent some time yesterday playing this one. I didn't play that much yesterday. I played for a little bit before I went to bed. Oh, you know who I want to play? I want to go back to my legacy household. So in this save, this is the save I play with the most, and I started out with two Sims. Their names were Lotus and Morpheus Matrix. And they had two daughters. When I created them, they had a toddler daughter named Zuri, and a little bit later they had a another daughter. They had a baby named Zion. So they had two daughters. And most of the Sims that I have in this save are descendants of them. I counted yesterday, and I believe I am up to the 14th generation after my two original Sims, which is pretty impressive. So my friends who are big into The Sims have told me. And so I'm very proud of them. And then I have two other legacies that I started later on. One is the Foy legacy, and that is a legacy of a Sim that I created who married into the Matrix family. His name was Darius, and he and his wife had twins. But when she died, he was a lot younger than her. She died of old age, and he was still an adult. He hadn't aged up to elder, so he had a lot of sim time left. So I had him remarry, and he and his new wife had triplets, and I didn't do that. The game did that. I was not expecting it. So I decided I wanted to start a Foy legacy. I wanted to keep up with his descendants. So that's the second legacy. The third legacy is the Danger legacy. And the Dangers come from two girls that two of my Matrix Sims adopted. Their names were Robin and Raina. They ran away from an abusive home. Someone else created them and uploaded them to the gallery. And their backstory is that they ran away from an abusive home and were living in a children's home. So I downloaded them and saved them in my library and then inserted them into this game. And one of my Sims and her wife adopted them. So they have since died, and now their kids are beginning to marry and have kids. So that's the third legacy that I have in this game. But I think to start out today, I'm going to start with my Matrix Legacy household. This is their descendants of the original Matrix family that I created. And this household is living in on the original lot that I first started playing on. The house, of course, has gone through many iterations of change. It started out as a tiny home, and this was before I even had the tiny living pack. I have it now, and I love it. But the house I started with, I created for them. It was a tiny home. And then over the years, they expanded it to the point where when their two girls were both adults and married and started having their own families, it was basically a two-family house. And then I built a second floor and we've extended down into the basement. So the house is much bigger. As you can see, they have a nice, they have a greenhouse on it. They have a greenhouse and a romantic little garden. A number of proposals have happened here. And now they have an observatory because a lot of my Sims are nerds. And so they like going into the tech field and the astronaut field and all of those cool things. So let me see, let me move. I was looking at a couple of my past streams and well, I only have two past streams at this point. This is my third time streaming on this channel. So I was looking at my past streams and I noticed that where I had the frame of myself was blocking the view of some of the sim information at the bottom, and I didn't like that. So I wanted to find a better place to put it. So I see other simmers put their picture in, this general area up here. So that's what I'm doing, and I'll see how that works out when I review this stream later. All right, this is Catherine. Now, when you play it, well, at least for me, I won't speak for other gamers, but when I've played this many generations and I have this many households, it's easy to forget who's who, so I have to constantly check Sims names and who their children are. So this is Catherine. Catherine is married to Miles Jr. They are both elders, and they have two children. Or is it three? No, they have three children. Their oldest daughter is Octavia, and then they have teens, two teens. Well, are they still teens or did they age up? No, they're still teens. They have two teens who are still living at home. So this Juliana is the one, and her brother Caden is the other. And their sister Octavia still lives upstairs. She recently aged up to young adult and started working. What field did I put her in? This is Octavia. And she's gone into the astronaut field like her dad. Her dad, Miles Jr., is in the same field. She's talking to her younger brother, Caden, here. Caden was a little bit of a troubled soul. Both of my, all of my Sims tend to be very straight-laced type Sims. They don't go into the criminal careers. They are faithful to their spouses. They don't live messy lives. I don't tend to like drama in real life, so I don't insert it into my gameplay most of the time. Caden, text emergency. I texted someone, but they didn't text back, and it's been like an hour. Should I text them again? No. Wait for them to respond. You need to be polite. You don't harass people via text message. So I said there was one exception to my desire to not have drama, and that was a few generations back. I had a Sim who had a number of baby mamas and was not married to any of them. I was curious what the game would do if I had a Sim running around making babies without marrying the children's mother or taking care of them in any way. Now, this was before I realized that I could set up MC Command Center to do child support payments. I have it set up to do that now. But fortunately for him, I wasn't aware. I don't know if I was even using MC Command Center back then. MC Command Center is a script mod that an independent script writer created that works with The Sims, and you can install it, and then you can finely tune a lot of the interactions and finely tune a lot of your gameplay in ways that you might not be able to do as easily just with the cheats that are available through the cheat console in the Steam, and it's in the game, and it's easier than having to type in cheat codes anyway. So, for example, I used MC Command Center last night because I got a notification that one of my Sims had died by freezing, and I hadn't been playing her, so I did not appreciate the fact that the game had decided to put her outside in the middle of winter and have her be outside and freeze to death. So I went into MC Command Center and resurrected her without having to go through the Grim Reaper or find her urn or cast some kind of spell. Apparently there's a way you can do that. I don't know how to do that. But with MC Command Center, I was able to just bring her back to life and then reset all of her relationships so that everything was back the way I wanted them. So let's see, it is 5:02 in the morning. You know, on a Friday, y'all have school. It's a good thing your energy levels are pretty high. Um, Tell you what, Caden, how about if you nap? Because you're at about 75%. Oh God, Juliana, seriously? So like Sims are dumb, and they do not always put themselves to bed when it would be wise to do so. So her energy is low. I'm gonna have her go to sleep. She was 5:30, so she has like 2.5 hours before she has to go to school. Is this her room or is her room upstairs? This is her room. So I'm going to have her go to bed, and I'll probably have to wake her up so that she won't be late for school. We shall see how that works out. I'm trying to figure out how to include the music that I'm listening to in the background. I understand that we have to be really particular about what music we play on stream because you can run into copyright issues. But I am listening to a lo-fi hip hop mix, and most, if not all, of that music is copy. Uh, People are allowed to stream it. People stream it on these live streams without any issues. So I'm assuming that also means that I would be able to play it on stream without any issues, but I haven't figured out how to add it to my stream. So for the time being, you just have to take my word for it that there's some very soothing, relaxing music playing in the background while I play the game. I was experimenting with it a little bit before I went live. That's why I was about 5 minutes late. I had said I was going to start streaming at 6:30, and I didn't go live until 6:35, and it's because I was experimenting in OBS trying to figure out how to get that to work. Well, Catherine is up. You got work today? You do have work today. Oh, wait. No, she's the astronaut. Okay. Catherine is in the astronaut career track. Miles is in the athlete career track. He's an MVP. He has to work, get his charisma skill up so that he can be ready for a promotion. I don't know if we'll have enough time to do that for him, though. How old is he? Yeah, he's got, I'll see. I'll check in MC Command Center how much time is left on him. Caden's up. He should be fine. Yeah, he's fine energy wise. He just needs to eat, and even if he doesn't eat here, he'll eat at school. So his needs are okay. Juliana is going to have a problem. Right? She's better off than she was. By the time she comes home, her energy is probably going to be at or near the bottom. It'll definitely be in the deep orange or red range by the time she gets in from school. Because she wanted to sit up until 5:30 in the morning, puttering around the house. Is Catherine gone? Oh, she's getting on the computer. What skills does she have? Good morning, Octavia. Yeah, ever since I bought the Get Together expansion pack, my Sims have all loved dancing. They usually have music playing in their houses, and at almost every available opportunity, they jump up and start dancing. So without even trying, my Sims max out their dancing skill. Now, Catherine, because you have to be athletic even though you're in the astronaut career, she is already at level 9. For fitness. How old is she anyway? Because I know she's an elder. She has 73 days left. I have the lifespan turned on and set to long for my Sims because I do want them to age and I do want to do generations, but it's always sad when one of my Sims dies. I'm getting used to it though. When I first started playing, I couldn't deal. I think for the first month or so, I turned aging off because when I had created 2 Sims. This was in a different save. I had created 2 Sims. This was my very first time playing, and they were best friends. They weren't a couple. The one Sim that I had created, she was a cougar. She actually had a much younger girlfriend. So her girlfriend was a young adult and she was an elder. So her girlfriend lived in the house with her and her best friend. So her best friend died first, and then she died, and the girlfriend was left. And I was literally heartbroken for the young lady who was left behind. It's time for school, kids. Gotta go. Sorry, actually, you're an hour and a half late. Move with a purpose. Bye. Have a good day. So I turned aging off, and I think I played for a good month with aging turned off before I started this save. And with this save, because I wanted to do generations, then I left aging on, but I set the lifespan to long so that they tend to live a long time. So this is Miles Jr. Oh, and also in the house is Jaleesa rather. Juliana is Miles Jr. and Catherine's daughter. This is Jaleesa. Jaleesa is Miles Jr.'s sister, and she also has a twin. Her twin is Dion. Dion lives with a friend in another house. Dion and the friend are not a couple, but they both live in another house in Windenburg. This house is in Oasis Springs. How much more time does Miles have? I check that. He has 120 days left. Okay, so he has more time left than Catherine does. Yeah, do that work with them knives. So let's check. Okay, so Catherine goes to work in 4 hours. Miles goes to work in 5 hours. Jaleesa goes to work in 4 hours. She's also on the athlete career track. So right now she's at the dance team captain level. She also needs to eat. Octavia is on the astronaut track like her mom, and she goes to work in 3 hours. So pretty soon the house is going to be empty. Oh, she needs to get her fitness. She needs to start developing her fitness skill. Dude, you just cooked. Eat the food that's right in front of you. Why are you holding your belly and saying that you're hungry? This must be Catherine's food. No, this is what Caden was eating. You know what? You can finish this because your hunger. You need to eat, ma'am. Oh yeah, that's the other thing that I wanted. I wanted to get the output of the game. Let's see. Media source. Oh wait. Media source. Can I do the window? So I'm looking in OBS right now. I'm trying to see if I can add my iTunes. I don't think I can. Darn it. Well, I mean, I probably can. I just haven't figured out how to do it. And I want to remove media source. Yes. But is everybody eating? Everybody's eating. Good. Everyone needs to eat. What did you do? Go get another plate of food instead of eating that one? That's weird. Oh, Sims gonna sim. Because that's what Sims do. They do stuff that makes no sense. Okay, how much time do you have before you go to work? You have 3 hours. Let's work on your charisma skill before you have to go to work at 3. And your skills, you already have your skills up almost to the point where you can get a promotion. You might come home with a promotion because sometimes the game will do that. You don't even get the performance level up to excellent, and or it's just at excellent, and then they get promoted. Like if they've been at a level for a certain amount of time. Oh, there are two slablets in here. Okay, I thought we only had one. I'm constantly losing these things, I swear, because the Sims will put stuff down anywhere. I need to figure out how to get the game audio. Let's see, video capture. No, it's got to be the audio output capture. Make source visible. Device. I don't know how to do it. I'm going to have to Google it. I am. Let me delete that. You sure you wish to? Yes, I do. Oh, you know what I can do real quick? Let me pause the game. I am going to look it up right now. Oh, crap. Okay. There we go. Hot corners will get you every time. All right. How do I include game audio when streaming with OBS? I'm always telling people to look stuff up. How to set up in-game sound. No one can hear the game itself, only my voice. No, this is not the case. How can I set up the audio settings? Default. However, as a note to anyone who might, this was from 2013, be sure to stop your stream each time you change your desktop or mic sound option. Really? Mm. If your primary desktop audio device is set to your default audio output device, then any program that outputs audio to that device will be output to your stream. Okay, that's something that I'll have to dig into later. I don't want to spend time during my gameplay troubleshooting that. So I'm sorry that right now you cannot hear my game audio, but right now I can't even hear my game audio because I'm listening to music. So that's all right. I'll get it all figured out. I've been figuring this out as I go, and it's been fun. Okay, let's put this away. Oh, this must be what Jaleesa fixed. I hadn't told her to fix a family meal, but hey. Okay, you have... Wait, what? Oh, huh? You're supposed to be working now. I didn't tell you to take a vacation day. Octavia's off to work. Work for Catherine. Yeah, so it's 2 p.m. I don't know why I haven't gotten the go to work option for her. Okay, let me send her, if I send her to work out, let's see if that'll trigger it. Because according to her schedule, it's a Friday. She's supposed to be working today. It's not a holiday. Whose birthday is it? Oh, it's the twins' birthday. Oh, they're going to have a party when they get home from school. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my goodness, my twins are aging up. They grow up so fast. There we go. Okay, sending her to work out. Now she gets the go to work indicator. Sorry, Catherine. You got to end your workout early and go to work. It's 2:45. You're late as it is. And Miles will be heading off to work. Let me pause that because I'm sure that's making my computer lag. Tavia needs to provide tough feedback to a coworker. How should she give the notes? Straight and honest. Medium performance gain. That is great. All right, you can finish. Pardon me. And you can head off to work, sir. And the twins are home from school. Juliana is a C student. And Caden is a D student. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't play them that much. So I'm not all that surprised. Come on, Miles, wrap it up. You are supposed to be going to work. Thank you. Well, let's see if she was in range to get the responsibility trait. Let's see if I can get her some responsibility points by having her clean up the house a bit. I mean, I could have her do her homework, even though she's about to age up. That always bumps up their responsibility points. And it's a shame that Caden will age up as a D student, but oh, I was saying before, so Caden was a bit of a troubled child. He, at one point, the game had killed him off, death by freezing, and that's not something that I had wanted for my storyline, so I brought him back. But I hadn't figured out that when I brought him back, the game doesn't automatically place the sim back into the household that they had been in before. So the game brought him back, and I could summon him, but he wasn't living in the house. And the Sims in his former household, in this household, were convinced that he was dead. So they were still mourning him. And I had to change, see if there's some more stuff in the house that she can clean. You know what? Maybe I'll just have her do her homework. She's going to age up. It's going to be irrelevant, but I'd like for her to get the responsibility trait because her responsibility level has been high this whole time. And let's invite their friends over. And they can have a homework session here together. So every time I would summon Caden, since I hadn't figured out what was going on, he was like in a bad mood. He was tense, he was stressed, and of course he wasn't doing his homework because I couldn't control him because he wasn't part of one of the households that I was playing. He wasn't in any of the other households. So, and then this went on for a few sim days. So his school performance dropped down to D, borderline F level. And since I have 13 different households, so I haven't played him that much. I didn't really have a chance to bring his performance back up. But once he got back, research some art. Once he got back into the household, then his mood improved, his performance improved. Of course, he started being a responsible young man and he was helping around the house. And so he's been slowly improving. So that's been Caden's redemption arc. And in my mind, what happened was he got involved in the wrong crowd and ran away from home and spent some time running the streets with them. And once he came back home, he was grateful and realized how good he actually had it and submitted himself to his parents' authority. And now he's getting ready to age up to a young adult, and he is going to be an upstanding citizen and a good role model. Now, I know for a fact that all of you have homework books in your inventory because I play every last one of you. So I don't know why there are only 4 of you sitting down doing homework right now, but hey, you do you, okay? And Caden, even though he is a D student, he tends to complete his homework more quickly than his sister does, which I find very interesting. So where's she at? She's just about done with her homework. Oh, this time no. This time she's doing her. Okay, great. So her responsibility is back up, so I'll be able to age her up with and get the responsibility trait. Yeah, sure. Talk to your sister. So this is Jaleesa and Dion are twins. Dion is the one who lives with a friend in Windenburg. Jaleesa is at work right now. She's captain of the dance team. That's her current level on her athlete career. So she has finished her homework. Juliana has finished her homework. So how about you have some fun with your friends? Y'all are going to do the birthday party thing together. I'll have you age up with all of your friends around. Who's going to come home from work first? Let's see, your mom will be at work until 10. Your dad will be at work until 9. Your auntie will be at work until 9. Your sister will be at work until 9. Okay. You might throw your own birthday party. I mean, you're going to be a young adult. It's perfectly realistic that you would throw your own birthday party. Kaden, since you finished your homework, what are your cooking skills like? Do you have enough skill to bake your sister's birthday cake? You do. Okay. Tell you what, it is winter. Why don't you bake her a winter cake? I was wondering if I could join Matrix Cousins. No, because you're not. Ah, man, she automatically aged up. That means Kaden will too. Okay. So she is good. She is squeamish. She's also lazy. I don't do lazy Sims. We're gonna get rid of that. She is non-committal. That can be fun. That can be very fun. Okay. And she wants to be a master mixologist, so I'm gonna send her into the culinary field. And I'm going to get rid of the sad moodlet for not having a birthday party because she is here with her friends, and that makes no sense to me. But she's no longer part of the Bravehearts Club because that club is for children and teens only. Okay, you can stop baking the cake. I'm going to go ahead and let you age up. Caden aged up okay. He's goofy, he's a genius, and he's a slob. I don't do slobs either. He is an art lover. Okay, well, that makes sense. His aspiration is to be a trendsetter. I haven't played much with that aspiration. But I think what I'll do is put him in that career path. Okay, bye, kids. Everybody's going to go home because both of these young people are tired. But I'm going to put him in the trendsetter career path. Let me see. Freelancer, painter, style influencer. So I'll put him there, and then you can go to bed, young man. Okay, but not right now. Right now, sir, you need to sleep. You're tired, you've had a long day. Your last day of high school was quite a lot. Juliana, I want you. You're going to go into the culinary field because you already have the master mixologist aspiration. So go to the bathroom first, please, dear. And then you can go back to bed. And your sister and your dad are home. And your auntie's home. Oh my goodness, everybody's home. Okay, Octavia, what do you need? You need fun. Go do something fun. And Juliana, Jalissa, rather, you go to the bathroom. Then you do something fun. It's Friday night. Maybe Jalissa will go out, and Miles is home. So you go do something fun too. Catherine won't be home. Here she is. Now she's home. See, and she did come home with a promotion. So she's promoted to low orbit specialist. Way to go, Catherine. I tell you what, why don't you finish the cake, and then y'all can have some cake tomorrow. And let me get rid of or move these homework books off the table. I have move objects cheat on. What the heck? Huh. Come back here. I have move objects cheat on, so, oh, it quit. That's why. All right, let's ignore that. I already restarted it. So yeah, I have move object cheats on. So even though the books are on the table, the Sims act as though the books aren't there, and they'll put their plates right through the books and stuff like that, and that looks very weird. So I'm going to go ahead and move them off the table. They belong to some of the kids who just left. Now I'm probably going to have to replay this because I didn't save, and I don't think, yeah, I don't think I have autosave on. So I'm going to do this very quickly. So what is it? It starts early Friday morning, right? Oh, actually, what that means is I can age them up Friday morning instead of sending them to school. How about we do that? And that way they can celebrate their birthday with their family. So I'll start it out that way because I really didn't do anything significant to the gameplay. Um, the only significant thing that happened was Catherine's promotion, and that's going to happen anyway. That can happen anyway, even if I do this. So I'm not even going to bother because I think Juliana's responsibility trait. Yeah, see, it's back to early Friday morning. I think Juliana's responsibility trait is high enough. You know what? Let me just send everybody to bed. Okay, so Caden's bed. I'm just going to zoom out so I can easily see the whole house. Okay, send Caden to bed. Send Juliana to bed. Send Octavia. Send Jaleesa. And then maybe in the morning when they wake up, rather than sending Caden and Juliana to school, I'll have them do their birthday celebration first thing in the morning. All right, everyone's sleeping. We're speeding through the sleeping hours so we can get to the point where we age up the teens to young adults and start them into their young adulthood, into their careers. They won't start working, I don't think, until Monday morning, but at least we can get them aged up, and then maybe they can spend Friday going out and having fun. I mean, it is a Friday. Okay, the house is waking up. It's 5:50 Friday morning. Catherine, go to the bathroom, please. And you too as well. Yeah, see, everybody's waking up. Oh, this is good. This is actually even better than the way the gameplay had started before. Even though I mean, it's annoying. This is actually the first time that I can remember since I've been playing in February that I've had the game crash on me like this. I'm sure it's happened a couple of other times, but it happens so rarely for me that I don't remember it happening before. And it's annoying. It would have been very annoying if I had had significant progress on some things. But usually what I try to do is remember to save the game every time I make significant progress on something. I just didn't have enough time to do that this time. Up, see, it did it again. I wonder what's going on. Let me try quitting iTunes because I don't think I was trying to save it when it crashed. And the only things that I have running are the game and OBS. And this is how I usually stream, so it might be it might be that I had iTunes running. It might just be because I had not reset my computer today. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to go offline. I'm going to reboot my computer because whatever the problem is, then that'll probably help it. And then I will come back online and see if that makes things more stable. And maybe in the process, I'll even figure out how to get the gameplay output coming out on the stream as well. Okay, so I'll be back. Hello, hello again. Thank you so much for your patience. I restarted my computer, and this time, instead of playing my music in iTunes on my computer, I am streaming it from my phone to my Bluetooth speaker. So, because I do not have a gaming computer, and the other times I streamed, that's what I did. And so I'm wondering if streaming and playing music at the same time was too much. In case you're curious, I am playing on a mid 2014 MacBook Pro. It has an i7 processor. Think is it 8 gig? Let's pull up about this Mac really quick. Let's see. 16 gig of RAM. Um, so it's enough to stream like this, um, but I'm told that Macs are not really meant for gaming. They certainly don't have the same power as a gaming computer that has an Intel 9 processor in it. This one has an Intel 7. So I've taken the music play off and put it, I'm letting my phone play my music, is what I'm trying to say. So now, let's see if I have any further problems with my computer randomly restarting during gameplay. I hope not. I haven't had that problem before. But it's just one of those things. I mean, technology is wonderful when it works, and when it doesn't work, sometimes it can be very frustrating. I've worked with technology in various forms basically all of my adult life. I went to school for computer engineering. I have a master's degree in it. I used to work in the aerospace field and design custom computer chips that go into radar systems. So I understand all too well how glitchy even the best technology can be sometimes. All right, let's see. Okay, so it looks like the game did save when I saved it last time, and then it quit after I saved it. So I don't have to do early Friday morning over again. I can just go straight into gameplay. Okay, let's see. She's hungry. Caden is up. And what I was doing before, the twins, Caden and Juliana, are aging up today. They are aging up from teen to young adult. And so when the game has reset on me twice. The first time that I started gameplay, I had taken them through Friday, and then they randomly just aged up Friday afternoon after they finished their homework. What I'd rather do is age them up on purpose with their family this morning. So I'm going to have their dad bake a birthday cake. And then we will celebrate their birthdays first thing Friday morning. And this way they won't have to go through the whole going to school thing. Well, that's Octavia that's up. Juliana hasn't gotten up yet, so I'll wake her up when if she's not already up, if she doesn't. Wait, already it's 9 o'clock? No, I don't want them to go to school. Yes, she should skip school. And I want him to come home from school. Yes, he should skip school too. It's their birthday. Okay, Dad. Add birthday candles. All right, that's better. Now let's go back into regular time. But first, let's have Juliana go to the bathroom. And we're not going to bother to answer the phone because we know it's the principal. And hey, forget about that. They are about to become young adults. And I don't want to go all the way through Friday gameplay to get them there. Dude, what did that poor frying pan do to you to deserve such abuse? Hey, let's wait for your aunt to come back from the bathroom. And let's see, when they autonomously aged up, Juliana aged up first, so I'm going to let her blow out the candles first. Oh, great, the housekeeper is here. I swear, I would never just leave my tablet on the floor. That's how stuff gets stepped on. All right, Juliana. Come and blow out your birthday candles, please. Happy birthday to you. It is your birthday. You are a young adult. And then you can have a slice of cake for breakfast because, you know, grown-ups can have cake for breakfast if they want to. That's one of the perks of being grown. And there we go. Juliana has aged up. I don't remember what trait I gave her romantic. You know what? I'll just go ahead and keep that because I don't remember the trait that she ended up with when she aged up last time. Put the birthday candles back on the cake. It's your brother's turn. I know, dear. You can eat. Oh, seriously? Seriously? You just ate the cake that fast? Okay, fine. Take a slice of cake, dear. Seeing as how your auntie just decided to take a piece of cake. Okay, Catherine, I think you've eaten already. Bake another cake, please. Caden needs his chance to blow out the candles because Julissa could not wait and had to take a slice of cake before her niece had a chance to add candles so her nephew could blow his candles out. Oh, Tika 2018, welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate that. I know it's where Catherine's going too. So I used a counter downstairs in their gym, and Sims are dumb. So rather than use the counter space upstairs to prepare the cake, Catherine has gone down into the basement gym and she's using the counter space down there. So, you know, Sims are gonna sim. my friend Ronnie, who got me involved in The Sims, warned me about this. She said that Sims are dumb. They do things that don't make sense, and this is one of those things. Today is the 6th day of winter. Let me save my game real quick. Let's see if the game crashes again after I save it. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Do, 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 do. There we go. Okay. Octavia will be going to work soon. We'll see if we can get Caden aged up before she leaves for work. All right, Catherine, find somewhere to put the cake down. Thank you. Oh, it's not centered. It won't allow you to add birthday candles unless the cake is centered on a tabletop or a counter. There we go. All right, Caden, your turn. Your turn to age up. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Caden. Happy birthday to you. Come on, my dear, blow out your candles. Everybody's waiting on you. Your parents have work, so there we go. And I don't remember what trait he had. He's a loner. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He can be a loner. All right. So, and he's no longer part of the Bravehearts Club. Bravehearts is for children and teens. He is no longer a teen. So he has aged up. And I already know, let me see, what was I going to put him in? Yes, why don't you go, you and your sister can go and visit your Auntie Dion. Where is Juliana? Because the rest of the family has work. Y'all don't have jobs yet, but I already know what fields I'm going to put you in. Juliana is going into the culinary field. Wait, what did I say I was going to put him in? Oh, right. He's going into the trendsetter, style influencer field, because right now he has a trendsetter aspiration. So they can do that once they get to their Auntie Dion's house. And since he is also aged up, let me go ahead and save. So I'm listening to this podcast. It is called Pueblo Vista. So any of you who like lo-fi hip hop, Pueblo Vista is a podcast that does lo-fi hip hop mixes. Go here together. Is this your Auntie Dion? Yeah. Okay. And she came inside, so I don't have to worry about her freezing to death. That's one thing that I do. I love seasons because it makes the gameplay more realistic, but I don't like the fact that Sims can die from freezing just because, like, they're outside and you forget to send them inside, or they can die from burning up because it's a heat wave and you forget to send them inside. Oh, they need to set their thermostat too. Right now it's on cooler. I'm going to set it to warmer. Okay, Caden is going into the style influencer field. And I'll have him turn the thermostat up. And Juliana is going into the culinary field, so that because she has a master mixologist aspiration. So if she gets to the point where she qualifies for a promotion, I'll have her do the mixologist branch. Culinary. She will start out as an assistant dishwasher. So let's see, she's not in any clubs. Let's put her in, there's hardly anyone in this, so let's have her join Garden Gnomes. She's not going to make the club meeting right now. And I think I'd also like her in Knights of the Hedge. She won't make that right now either. I don't remember, because she's a matrix, and right now there are two. Who is this? Oh no, that's the first cousins. Okay. All right, so I won't put her in that club. I like to use the club feature and get together and put the first cousins in a group together, in a club together, and it's a way for me to do family gatherings, or sometimes I'll have it as a, like if there's one family member that lives off by themselves, then I'll create a club with their family members and their family members' kids, so that they all can come together in one place, like for holidays and stuff. It helps to enhance. Hey, Vol, how you doing? Good to see you again. You missed my game restarting on me twice. Aren't you lucky? I actually had to stop the stream And, well, I didn't have to, but I chose to stop the stream and reboot my computer because um, I hadn't restarted my computer all day and it seemed unhappy. Juliana, going into the culinary field seems familiar to you, huh? I wonder why. Could it be because someone in your family is? I see that food porn that you post on your Instagram, and I will have to say that my taste buds are extremely jealous of your taste buds. So let's see, where did Dion go? Oh, here she is. She's still. Yeah, so you came over to visit your auntie. Why don't you come and have a conversation with her? You haven't visited with her in a while. So tell her a joke, discuss world peace, that nerdy stuff. Yep, I've been spoiled rotten. Yes, sir, you have been spoiled rotten. Enjoy the spoiling. It's the least that she can do after you have raised her to be such a wonderfully talented young lady. I look at it that way. Because Kaden is watching TV. Now, how are you going to come over here to your auntie's house and you're just going to sit in the living room and watch TV? So Dion is their aunt, Caden and Juliana's aunt, and she lives here in Windenburg with her friend Brooklyn. Brooklyn is, okay, Caden is a loner. All right, well, no wonder he's sitting by himself. Brooklyn is in the style influencer field, which Caden just joined. So I think it would be a good idea if the two of them became friends, because she could be like, a good influence on him as he's just starting in the field, and she is pretty far in the field. She's gotten up to trendsetter fashion figure. I did cheat her to that level, but we won't talk about that. Um, so we'll let the two of them become friends. And then she can be like a unofficial mentor to him while he is starting out. But, oh wow, it's already 7 p.m. on a Friday. You know what? You two need to go out to celebrate your birthday. You're young adults now. You can drink, even though the game will let teens go to nightclubs and order alcoholic beverages. I find that very interesting. I watched another streamer send his teen to a nightclub with her friends, and she ordered her favorite drink, which happened to be a very strong alcoholic beverage, and he took several screenshots of her throwing up in the bathroom, which I don't find that to be necessary. But like I said, my Sims live good, wholesome lives, and they can handle their alcohol. So, but you two, it's y'all's birthday. You're young adults now, and I think that you should go out and have a good time. And the clubs here in Windenburg usually have a lot of adults and young adults showing up in them. I come on the other day and it's all woohoo. Today is underage drinking. It was not all woohoo. There was only one instance of woohoo that I can remember, and that's when Rhett and Chastity, a married couple, spontaneously, autonomously decided to woohoo in the closet. I had absolutely nothing to do with that. So, blame the game's algorithms. It's not my fault. And we will not be having underage drinking on the stream tonight. No. I'll probably be on only for about another half hour. At that point, I would have been streaming for 2 hours, and I'm kind of tired. I had a long day at work, And I want to get some time in with my violin before it gets too late. So right now it's 7:51, so that gives me like another 40 minutes or so. Oh, you're feeling flirty, Caden. He's like, it's my birthday. I'm feeling myself. These young ladies, they just need to understand what they are missing by not jumping on this. Yeah, whatever, Caden, whatever. Oh, there is a T. I'm streaming. But I have the camera pointing this way, so you should be safe. Let me check my screen real quick. Yeah, you're safe to walk around to the kitchen and you won't end up on camera. Hello, how was your very long nap? I'm getting the evil eye. Oh my gosh. The evil eye. Oh, come on. How are you going to change DJs right when we get here? We're coming to have fun. How can we have fun if you're stopping the music? Oh, right. There's a bar. You can have fun by ordering a drink. Okay, that'll work. This looks like one of my Sims from the back. She is. That's Layla. Layla just aged up to young adult. Hey, Julissa, did I see you age up? I don't think I did. Well, no, you've been a young adult for a while. I missed you aging up, but I remember I did put you in the athlete career. Oh, right. I played her household a little while yesterday too because she and her sister are also twins. This family has twins running in their bloodline, I tell you. So she is also a twin, and she and her sister's dad died. They haven't brought on a new DJ yet. Come on, people, get with the program. Okay, tell you what, how about let's try the other nightclub. And let's take Layla and, well, you haven't introduced yourself. You don't know Jalissa, so y'all and Layla can go to the other club. My friend Vol said, hey, T. T said, hey. T is just waking up, so there you go. The Narwhal Arms. This place usually, will you please stop, computer? I mean, don't stop literally, just stop doing that thing. Oh, I need to save the game too, since I've put them in careers. I don't want to have to do that again. And don't worry, Vol, I am recording, so I will put this up. It'll be on Twitch. I think Twitch will stores my streams for a week before they get deleted. But I'm going to upload the stream to my YouTube channel, so you can watch. Well, I'm going to combine the two streams into one, and then I will upload it to my YouTube channel. So you can see what you missed, which isn't much, because hello, having to reboot my computer. I want to change your outfit. So clean out spoiled food. Are you carrying food around with you? Stop that, sir. And let's change your outfit. Let's put you in a party type outfit. Because I don't know about you, but if I was dancing around with my winter clothes on, I would be very hot and very unhappy. And you too, Juliana. Let's change your outfit. What does your party outfit look like? Oh, you've got the, sorry, I like that so much, I'm just going to leave it. I should create another party outfit for her so she'll have more than one, because I do like using the sari for formal wear, not so much for party wear. There, Catherine got her promotion. I'll go ahead and save. And let me make sure that they care for themselves, because the game will, I'm going to cheat his energy need up. The game will allow them to stand outside in the middle of winter and freeze to death, and I don't want that. Care for self. Okay. Y'all want to do a group dance? Where's your friend? Keep sleeping. Wake up. You're in the club. Wake up, sir. Come and dance. I forget which friend I brought here. Oh, there she is. Hannah's spirit is fading away. Rest easy, Hannah, whoever you are. Oh, y'all didn't do your group dance. Maybe y'all will do it after she goes to the bathroom. I'm going to cheat her energy need up too. You subscribe to both of my channels. Thank you, Vol. I appreciate it. I have some photos. The photos that I posted, a quick a video of me, a speeded up video of me uploading into my photo library. I want to go through and edit some of those, and I want to record myself editing one. So that I will do. I'll probably stream it live. Not today though, I'm tired. But even if I don't stream it live, I will record it and then upload that video onto my fine art photography YouTube channel. My Twitch YouTube channel, for those of you who don't know, my fine art photography one is called Wanda the Lotus. And that one I specifically use for streaming everything having to do with my fine art photography brand, or my event photography brand, but mostly my fine art photography brand, Lotus Land Fine Art. And there is a link to my website in that stream's channel info. As a matter of fact, I should put a link to that channel in this channel's info, so I'll probably do that once I'm finished doing this. I'm still setting things up the way I like them. You know, I'm new to streaming. I'm enjoying what I'm learning, and enjoying taking it at my own pace, doing what I enjoy, not trying to match what other people do or other people's numbers or anything, just having fun doing my own thing at my own pace. Where'd my girl go? Oh, who is this? This your brother? Yeah. Yeah, well, your brother's a loner, so he's happy just sitting and watching the action as opposed to being in the middle of it. But let's see if I can't get y'all to do a group dance. It being your birthday and all, it would be nice if you took center stage with your friends and cut a little step, showed the people how it's done. Come on, Kaden. Don't be shy. Get up off that bench. Come on. Come on. Come on. They're clearing the floor for y'all. Come on. Where are you? Here she comes. If she can get around all the people. Working her way through the crowd. I don't know if your friend is going to join you. Okay, let's try this again. She took too long. That's right. Tell them to move out of your way so you can strut your stuff. There we go. Group dance. Group dance with the birthday Sims. Ah, work it, work it. Go ahead, stretch your stuff. Show them what you can do. Yes. Uh-huh. That's right. That's right. Everyone cheer for the brand new young adults. Yay. All right. Nice moves, y'all. Oh, she's all happy. Ooh, what? Vo, you have some tea for me? Hit up my Facebook messages. I need to hear all about it. All right, young people, it is 2:30 in the morning, and I know you're excited about it being your birthday and all, but y'all need to go home. It's your beds are calling you. I don't know, maybe that's just me and my middle-aged self talking, but I just know it's 2:30 in the morning in the middle of winter, so y'all need to go home and get some sleep. I really like this podcast, Pueblo Vista. I wish that they posted lo-fi mixes more often. They average about one a month, maybe every 6 weeks, and they're always really nice. Sometimes I'll play it as a background track as I fall asleep. Let them let them play all night. Each mix is about an hour, I think. All right, the birthday guy is home. What do we have their thermostat set to? The thermostat is off. Nobody seems to be complaining about that. So, why don't you come in here, watch TV with your sister? Now, let's see what Octavia is up to. Your older sister, Octavia, she's about to go to bed because, you know. Wait, did we just hit a time warp or something? Because I could have sworn when the game had them at the club in Windenburg, it was Saturday at 2:30 a.m. and now it's just 2 a.m. on a Saturday. Unless Windenburg is in a different time zone. Who knows? It could be. Why are you feeling flirted? Oh, you're watching the romantic channel. Okay. I mean, you were at the club. You should have been flirting with the girls at the club. You wait until you get home and get flirty. And Juliana, you could use it. These cakes are going to spoil. You have 2 hours. Okay, put that one away. This one has 6 hours. And see, take a piece of that one. Actually, no. You need some real food. I don't think you've had real food today. So put that one away too. And let's see what's in this fridge. I think there's some, there's a little mac and cheese left here. Finish up that mac and cheese, and then somebody needs to cook a real meal. Caden, where did you go? Let's get your handiness skill up. Repair that sink, please. I think I had him work on some handiness stuff before while he was a teen. No, I didn't actually. Okay. So you can come work on your handiness skill by repairing the sink for your mama. Catherine had a good day at work. She got promoted. She is now a low orbit specialist. So before her next promotion, she will need to get level 5 logic skill. I think she's at level 4 now. She's getting near to the end of her life, but she's still, yeah, she's almost to a level 5. Okay. But as long as she's still alive, she can still live a full and rich life and learn new skills, increase her skill. It's interesting that how much ageism, internalized ageism, I've actually been addressing. Repair that. I didn't tell you to mop. I told you to repair the sink. How much internalized ageism I have been processing from playing this game and reminding myself that, oh, well, just because your sim only has 10 days to live, for instance, they're still alive. And during those 10 days, they can still do stuff and enjoy their lives and even meet someone and fall in love. And it's helping to shift my real life thinking about age, which is a good thing as somebody who's middle-aged herself and who tends to have a lot of internalized ageism, which I'm sure a lot of us do. It's a society that, unless you were raised in a society that actively celebrated middle-aged and seniors as people who were still vital and vibrant, more than likely you're going to have internalized racism, not racism, but internalized ageism that you have to work through. Internalized racism is a whole other topic, probably for a different stream, but not tonight. I'm not trying to get that heavy tonight because that's a heavy topic. What's the podcast again? The podcast name is Pueblo Vista. Let me type it in the chat. So Pueblo Vista. I don't even remember how I found it. Maybe I was searching for lo-fi hip hop after I discovered it on YouTube. Thank you so much, Caden, for fixing that sink. You are welcome kindly. Oh, now you're feeling flirty from watching the Romance Channel a little bit earlier with your mom and your brother. Let's see. So Octavia's gone to bed. Jaleesa has gone to bed. Miles Jr. has gone to bed. Catherine, I think, is working out. Catherine, she must have the active trait. She does. Catherine has the active sim trait. So she works out every spare moment that she gets. You will find her on a treadmill or on the weight machine doing her thing. Yeah, I want you to mop that, please, because your brother mopped before, even though that's not what I told him to do. That is what he did. Y'all, it is 6 o'clock in the morning. You are really flexing these I'm a young adult and can do what I want muscles today. I bet you the game is glitching on that plate of food. Yeah, her hunger need is fulfilled but the plate of food hasn't depleted at all. It's a glitch in the game. There are other simmers who have seen it, so I know it's not. I know it's not just my game. So you mop, and I'm gonna have you go to sleep. Okay, the cake plate did not glitch. So you're probably tired too, Caden, because you've been up all night doing that whole I'm a young adult thing and I don't have to get up and go to school in the morning. However, you do have to get up and go to work probably on Monday. Yeah, you start 9 a.m. on Monday. Now, I have huge problems with the way The Sims portrays elders, starting with the way they have elders by default walking around hunched over with poor posture. And again, that's, like I said, that internalized ageism that's part and parcel of society, unfortunately. The people who created The Sims in their mind, um, that's what elders do, and that simply is not the reality for a lot of elders. Congrats on landing that sweet job. I think this is going to be great for you. Thank you, Auntie. I appreciate that. Let's see who's working today. Okay, Catherine is not working today. So I want her to go to the bathroom. Why is your energy so low? Didn't you sleep last night? And then I want you to bathe, and then I'll send you to bed. Because I know you weren't up all, well, no, actually you were up all night, Catherine. Because you were up when your newly minted young adults came home, and you have not been to bed since. Miles went to bed. Octavia and Jaleesa went to bed. But Catherine and the twins did not. So now they are tired. You're hungry, Miles. Good. Because there is no food. And no, you are not going to have cake for breakfast, sir. You are an MVP athlete and you need to properly fuel that glorious machine of a body that you have. So make some garlic noodles, and that way everyone will have some decent food to eat. Jaleesa. Oh, Jaleesa's sleeping. Who is this? This is Octavia. Octavia needs to bathe. Her hygiene need is getting low. Just looking at them up that late is making this old man sleepy. Child, who you telling? I'm tired anyway. Okay, I worked a full day. I was tired about halfway through the day, and I'm like, look, y'all's life choices are wearing me out, and you're in my computer. So, speaking of computer, let me save my game because I don't trust my computer. So T is in the kitchen cooking dinner, so I am going to play for another 15 minutes, and I'll sign off at 8:30 and have my dinner and chill with my violin. Okay, so today is New Year's Eve in the game. And let's see, decorate. I thought they have decorations up on the house still. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so we're going to decorate the house. I just have to remember where I put the bin of decorations. Someone's going to need to clean that kitchen counter too. Because I know I have one in this house. I remember having them. Oh, what happened, Caden? The game glitched on you? It did. Sometimes the game will glitch where when you send a sim to do something, then they won't do it. And they'll do, even though the action will be in the sim's queue, they'll just stand there looking lost. And that's what happened with Caden. So I reset him. Oh, somebody's using that tub. I'll just send him to bed. He can bathe when he gets up. And I'm still trying to find this bin of decorations so that they can decorate the house for New Year's Eve. I remember I had it. I don't think I put it in their inventory. Let me see if it, oh wait, it's probably down in the basement. It is, here it is. Okay, Octavia, I'm gonna let you decorate the house. So take down decorations. I don't know what decorations were up. Now you can put up decorations for New Year's. There we go. Got some flags up there. I like this lot so much. I'm proud of it because it's the oldest lot in this save. This is where the whole Matrix legacy started. And at one point, I did a serious redesign of it to really open up this living room. And the way that I had it before, the stairs, this over here was a bedroom. And then there was a stairwell that started somewhere over here and went to the upstairs. And after a while, it started feeling very claustrophobic and dark. So I went into build mode and figured out how to do these open stairs that they don't have the back, the stairs themselves are open, and that opened up the space some. I figured out how to twist the stairwell around so that it wouldn't jut out all the way out to here, almost to the front door. I made this wall almost all windows, so that brought in a lot of natural light. And now I really like the way it looks. There's still some changes I'd like to make, but because they have such a large dining room table, there's only so much that I can do. I would like to have a coffee table and another chair, but I feel like it would make the living room too closed in. So I'll have to think about what I want to do. Says Octavia, would you come and clean this counter, please? It's dirty. And this is Juliana. Well, you're uncomfortable because the place is dirty, but you're sitting in front of two dishes that you could very easily put in the dishwasher. So get up and load the dishwasher. That'll make you feel better. And Octavia, after you clean the counter, you can put the garlic noodles away. Let's be honest, people glitch when they have tasks to do in their queue in real life. You ain't kidding. Especially kids. Oh my God. But not just kids. I know for a fact that whole you walk into a room and you totally forget what the heck you went in there for things. Oh, let's not get into that. Let's not, I say, get into that. You still need to work on your charisma skill, sir. So you can see if we can get you another promotion before the end of your life. So come downstairs, use these large wall mirrors and practice your speech. That will help you get your charisma skill up. And Jaleesa, you need to take a shower. So, well, yeah, you're waving your arm in the air. That's why I just sent you to the shower. My game is lagging. It doesn't usually do that. The graphics are being very slow. okay. We'll make do. Catherine's up. Good morning. Dion would like to come over and hang out. Of course your sister can come over and hang out. And you all can be merry and make New Year's resolutions and all of that good stuff. Oh, it's Jaleesa who just went downstairs. Oh, you have work. It's time for you to go to work, Jaleesa. You girls. Oh, she was unhappy because she cleaned up stuff. You'll be all right, my dear. You'll be all right. Come and welcome your auntie. She came over to wish you a happy new year. Wait, who am I clicking on? Yeah, I've got the right person. Okay. It's Jaleesa that went to work. Oh, that's Octavia at the table. Okay. You know, I should change Juliana's hairstyle. Oh, yeah, her hairstyle isn't the same as Octavia's. I just wasn't looking closely. Happy New Year. I know. Isn't it wonderful? We have a brand new year. We can make resolutions for what we want to do with our lives. What resolution do you want to make? Get a significant other, raise up a skill, write a book, get fit. How about get promoted? You just started in your job. You just started in your job, so getting promoted sounds like a cool resolution. How about you, Octavia? Let's see, which one of them? I want to pick one to have kids. It's probably going to be Octavia since she's the oldest. So I'm going to do get a significant other for her. I've been thinking it might be to the point where I need to start culling Sims, and I really don't want to do it. But the reality is I can't get as deeply into the gameplay as I'd like by having so many Sims. So let me show you something for a second. So I'll save and go to Manage Worlds. I'm going to show you the households that I have and the number of Sims. We've only been looking at this one household, well, two households, because they went to visit one of my other households. So this is 6 Sims, and then the other household, that's 2 Sims. So that's 8 Sims, and 2 of, I believe, 13 households that I have. And I'm finding that, of course, with that many households and that many Sims, I'm losing whole eras of people's lives. So there are a couple of Sims, one Sim in particular I'm thinking about, her name is Rita, and I played her for a little while when her dad's adopted her as a toddler, but I haven't played her much at all because there's just so many other Sims. So Sim count 43. I have 43 Sims in this game that I'm playing. And 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 different households. Now, what some people do when they have multiple households is they'll play each household for a sim week at a time, which is cool. But with 13 households, if I did that, then it would be 13 weeks before I got back to the first household that I played with. And in sim time, 13 weeks is a lot of time. A sim year is 4 weeks. So 13 weeks would be 3 years of sim time. And that's enough time. I mean, I might be able to touch each sim's age, whatever age they're in, at that part of their age, I might be able to touch it twice in their lifetime. And only for 7 sim days. And that's not really enough time to really do character development and story progression. And the thing that I miss from when I first started playing was being able to really get into a Sim's life and, watch them grow up and, finagle things so that they meet just the right person and fall in love. Or in some cases, some of the most special relationships that I've had my Sims develop are the ones that the game started between two Sims, and I wasn't even thinking about those two Sims being together. There's one in particular that was, I think, part of the 6th generation. And I had a Sim who a friend of mine created her and her daughter, and so I downloaded them from the gallery and put them in my game, and I did kind of a rags to riches thing with them. And she married one of my Sims. What's the matter, hon? Oh, that's okay. The camera can't see you. The way I have my camera pointed, it can't see you. So she married one of my Sims who had 2 or 3, I think he had 3 younger brothers. Um, the youngest of his younger brothers was the same age and a classmate of his wife's daughter. And the game made those two high school sweethearts. So the two of them were just hanging out with the teens in the park. And so I noticed all these little hearts going up over them. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. What is the game algorithm doing? So at first I was kind of creeped out by it because I'm like, technically, he's her uncle because that's her stepfather's brother. But it was just so cute. And I mean, even in real life, the two of them were not genetically related at all. They were not raised in the same household. And it's entirely realistic to think that you would have two people meet and fall in love that way. And so I just let it progress like that since both of them were Sims that I was playing. And I worked it into the storyline. And the both of them, after they graduated, they aged up to young adults. I had them get married right away. And they ended up having 4 kids. And they lived in the legacy house. Both of them lived in the legacy house. So that family was very, very special to me. Now that I have so many Sims, it's hard for me to really have the time to get into gameplay like that. So what I will probably start doing is letting my Sims naturally die out until I have only one left from each of the legacies. I want to have a Matrix left, a Dudley left, and a Foy. And then that way I can start over really getting into the gameplay, but it's going to be hard. I don't like watching a household die out. I want every household to have at least every family, not every household, because sometimes I have one family that is living in multiple households. So, like a sister and brother, they grow up and then each of them moves into their own house. But each family, I like for them to have at least one kid so that the family line will continue. Um, but if I do that, I'm not really going to be able to keep up with the gameplay on the level that I like, and that makes it fun. So I need to pick a household to keep playing and a family line to continue. Well, I know, one from each of those family lines to continue, and then let the other ones just die out. And that's going to be sad, but it is what it is. I think what I'll do is I'll create that as a new save so that I can come back to this. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me do that now. So let me do save as. So this is Matrix Legacy. So Matrix Legacy, and then I'll put attrition. And that way, if I want to, I can come back to this save at some point, and I can say choose another household. So especially from the Matrix Legacy, because most of the Sims in this game right now are matrixes, so, or descendants of the matrixes. So I can come back and I can pick a different household as the legacy household that I'm going to let live and let the other ones die out. So so that's how I'll be playing it from now on. I just have to pick I'll probably, from the Matrix Legacy household, so it'll probably be Octavia, and Octavia will be the one that, she'll have kids and she'll propagate the Matrix line, and then I'll let the rest of the Matrixes, die of natural causes. So, oh, it's been a fun run with them, but I do have another save, so I can go back at any point in time and, revisit that. Well, it is 8:32. I am tired. I have some other stuff that I want to do. I have been on my computer all day, literally. Well, most people work from home now, with the pandemic going on, though we are in phase one of reopening in New York City, so some people have started going back to work, but, I've worked at home for the past decade. And that hasn't changed with the pandemic. So I have been staring at my computer screen all day. I would like to give my eyes a rest and get off my computer, go and have my dinner, and spend some time with my violin before I go to bed tonight. So thank you so much for tuning in and enjoying my ramblings and my gameplay. It has been a lot of fun to chat with you all. Vol, I am looking for that tea in my Facebook messages, so I will be staring at my computer for that. And I will stream again very soon, probably again this weekend, if not earlier. It's only Wednesday. Who knows? I might feel like streaming tomorrow. We'll see. So you enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are, and I will chat with you all later.